0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Miami Dolphins. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Let's go now. Alert. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Right back to him on first down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. You talk about this Miami defense. Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
You know, when actors get ready for a scene, they often ask the question, what's my motivation? But what's the motivation of this group? What's their mindset? What's the problem that they have? Will they create an identity that allows them to get better?
Check mash. Check mash. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 19 tight. 19 tight. Check out.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Burke. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Sometimes your crosses get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down.
Johnny Lyons.
Back to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
So on 4th down, here's Bryce Baringer on to punt for the Patriots. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Come on. Come back, team. Go.
Now a play fake here on first down. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. This defense for the Patriots, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Here's 2nd and 10. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And nothing doing. immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Third down and 10.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it.
And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
Intercepted by the Patriots. They'll take over first and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And the Patriots are going to be set up with a first and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
Yeah, that's a nice pickup there, especially when it comes on the heels of a 3-and-out the first time you have the ball. They were determined to not have that happen again, and that's a nice throw for their first down of the game.
Here we go now on first and goal.
Here we go. Cougar 19. 79 Broncos. Panther 11. Ready.
Looking to throw.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Patriots use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Patriots will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Ready. Bronco 80. 18 Rattler. Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They'll definitely say that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
70 Timberwolves. 19 tight. Go.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
That is caught. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Patriots.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
from the 41. Here's 2nd and 3.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Bring it. 19, Tiger, 19. Check, Bobcat. Rig alert.
They'll try the left side. Burke. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
You talk about this Miami defense.
Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league. So there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
It'll go as a gain of 4. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Cowboy 80.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish it not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
79 Broncos.
They'll look to throw here.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Big pickup at 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
And the Patriots first down.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 by. Go check. Ready?
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Burke. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. 19 tight. Go.
He'll look to throw.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. There's that man, Travis Hunter. And the Dolphins force the turnover. And they'll take over at the 10.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
So here's a 3rd and 14.
65, check 2. 70 Lions, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll set up a throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's a much-needed completion right there on 3rd down. Really a sigh of relief, isn't it? They're backed up deep. You know they don't want to give the ball back to the other guys in great field position. They needed that throw, that completion, that first down.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Get it.
Robinson with another carry.
And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
It's 3rd down and
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
All that rapping pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made it richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico, bitch, me put it.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Back to throw here. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. His first catch, good for 14 there and a 1st down.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field diving to grab it? No, he didn't. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see. Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. Now back to throw. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Pat to 60. Pat to 60. Ready, ready?
Back to the ground with Robinson.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Bijan Robinson with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well, they've done a pretty good job keeping him in check to that point, but he finally breaks off a nice run here and gets into the end zone.
And it just takes one, doesn't it, partner? That can undo a lot of good work that the defense has done to that point. You break off one right there, and everything suddenly looks bad for you.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Dragon 60. Cup 19. Cup 19. Mustang 19. 18. Pioneers. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Hut, hut.
He'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. 3rd down and 13.
3rd and 13.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 18 Rattlers. 18 Rattlers. 79 Broncos. 19 Lions.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. Here's Bryce Baringer now.
For the Patriots.
51 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission? It's caught inside the 25. They're all the way in for the Miami touchdown. A great effort there. 76 yards. And the Dolphins will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Patriots 7.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he's going to step up and run. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Trap 60. Trap 60.
On play action, they'll throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Good for a Patriots first down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Patriots.
They'll set up to throw. And that
be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one. Through the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
70, Dragon 60.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Ready.
He'll drop to throw. And this one is incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
60 Vikings. Rattler. Warriors 70.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Dolphins.
All these years we've been watching the game, I'm starting to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Here's 3rd and 9.
Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
Come back, kid. Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And the Patriots take over. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the 2nd sentence of the coach's address?
And so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher and to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Let's go now.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Burke. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Up the middle they go. Burke. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They're going to look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Burke. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
It's 4th down.
They'll look to throw. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Broncos.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
That play looked off right from the beginning because I think he hurt himself a little bit and ended up making the throw short of the back on the screen attempt. It falls incomplete.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Let's go. Ready.
Back to throw again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Come on, come on. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Burke. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Past the 60, past the 60. Go.
Looking to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves.
They begin the drive with Robinson. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 19, Franco lead.
They'll look to throw here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. But the passing game right now for them, not overly impressive. Last week he hit on right at 50%. This week he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the way that's made him get off the spot. Receivers not getting their way open downfield. The coverage has been awfully tight. They've got to all get together and find ways to make this passing game get in gear.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
He'll look to throw. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. Standing just about on his own goal line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Ready?
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just...
That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. Big play there for New England. And even 40 yards.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Cut 19. Cut 19.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
There he goes, right side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
Well, just to add that to the list of great moments for this defense today, they've really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick 6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, and they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie line, but they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other, every big play they made, every tackle, every pick, everything they've done. They continually built energy in this one, and how about them culminating with a pick 6?
Patriots 7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line has done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Looking left side, and it's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Patriots have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
And that is incomplete.
Just because you got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
2nd and 10.
19 Lions. Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll set up a throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. It's a big play there for Miami. 59 yards. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Ready,
Touchdown! From 6 yards away. And the Dolphins might be headed to the win column for the first time this season as they add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14.
Patriots, 14.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away.
And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead. And they'll move it up to the 40.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18, Pioneer. Trap 60, trap 60. Go, Riggs, go. Warrior 70.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. A big play there for New England. And even 50 yards.
Dragon 60.
Back to throw here.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Patriots are back within a score. The extra point now for Borregales.
He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21.
Patriots, 21.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
35-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, look and repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after getting up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better.
And he's got this way down inside of New England's 10-yard line.
I just love how they're going about trying to finish off this game. This is not an offense that's going to go into a shell. They're going to keep exploiting weaknesses where they see them. And that's a huge pickup there with the game in the balance.
Nice. Ready.
Now back to throw.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Robinson up the middle.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Bijan Robinson
with career touchdown number 75.
And the Dolphins have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
Patriots, 21.
set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's 2nd down.
Ready? Press on 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready?
And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
Mustang 19. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Wide open receiver complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Go! Dragons, Cougar 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's 3rd down.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That means there's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Let's go now. Buffalo 18, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Warriors 70. Go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Here we go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to go up top again. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This will be fielded at the 17. Touchdown! And this game just got a little crazier. They're still alive here in the final stages.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So a little under 50 seconds to go. Plenty of time if they can get this onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a camper on this one. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Ready? Step.
He'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Gallagher. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
And if it wasn't over before, it is now. Looking for that one final first down. They got it and then some. And if they play things right from here on out, that should just about assure them a victory.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
8, 9. Bronco 80. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Let's go.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And not a good time for the sack on 2nd and goal. A loss of 6. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up.
It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No.
7070 Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach.